Good morning, one and all. Today I am going to teach QuickSort. First, before going to the QuickSort, we will see what is sorting. What is sorting? Sorting is to arrange the elements either increasing order or decreasing order is called sorting. To arrange the elements either ascending order or descending order is called sorting. So for the sorting we need list of elements. We require list of elements. For example, 7, 8, 1, 2, 5. These are the list of elements. So for the sorting there are many sorting techniques are there. Bubble sort, insertion sort, merge sort, QuickSort. So after sorting the elements would be 1, 2, 5, 7, 8. So what is sorting? Sorting is to arrange the elements either ascending order or descending order is called sorting. So QuickSort is the one of the sorting technique. QuickSort is the one of the sorting technique. Using QuickSort we can sort the elements either ascending order or descending order. So the name itself QuickSort. The name itself QuickSort. Quick means fast. So compared to merge sort, QuickSort is very fast for the smaller inputs only. So QuickSort follows divide and conquer strategy. Next step is QuickSort follows divide and conquer strategy. QuickSort follows divide and conquer strategy. So what is divide and conquer strategy? What is divide and conquer strategy? If the problem is very large problem, for example, I am assuming problem P. Problem P, if the problem is very large problem, it will be divided into smaller sub-problems P1, P2, P3 and so on Pn. If the problem is very large problem, it will be broken down into P1, P2, P3 and so on Pn sub-problems, and each sub-problem solve independently. P1 solution is S1, P2 solution is solution 2, P3 solution is solution 3 and so on. We have to solve all the sub-problem solutions and then finally we will combine all the solutions, then we will get the main problem solution. This is called divide and conquer strategy. So divide and conquer strategy means if the problem is very large problem, it will be broken down into sub problems and each sub problem solve independently, combine all the solutions of the sub problems, then we will get the main problem solution. This is called divide and conquer strategy. So in divide and conquer strategy there are 3 steps. One is divide, and second one is conquer, third one is combine. So these are the 3 steps we followed in QuickSort. First one is divide, second one is conquer and third one is combine. So first one is divide. So in QuickSort, divide is also called as partitioning. Divide is also called as partitioning. So what is partitioning? Partitioning means the total list of elements are divided into sub list. That is called partitioning. The total list of elements are divided into sub list. That is called partitioning. So how to do the partitioning in QuickSort? How to do the partitioning in QuickSort or divide? So for the divide, for the partitioning the list of elements into sublist, first we have to read the list of elements into array. I am taking for example array name is A. For this in this array we have to store the list of elements, n elements 1, 2, 3 and so on n. So the first point is we have to read the list of elements into the array. This array consists of the list of elements. So after reading the list of elements into array, from these list of elements we have to pick the one element, that is called pivot element. From these list of elements we have to pick the one element, that is called pivot element. So how to select the pivot element? how to select the pivot element. We can pick the pivot element as first element, or we can pick the pivot element as last element, or we can pick the pivot element as middle element, or we can pick the pivot element as any random element. So as our wish, we can select any element from these list of elements as pivot element. So after selecting the pivot element, the next step is, after selecting the pivot element, based on the pivot element we will do the partitioning. So after done the partitioning, the pivot element what I have selected as pivot element, that pivot element would be in the middle position and form the two sublist, left sublist, right sublist, left sublist, right sublist. So after partition done, the pivot element would be in the middle position and form the two sublist, left sublist, right sublist. The left sublist elements which are less than the pivot element, and the right sublist elements which are greater than the pivot element. For example, the elements are 7, 3, 9, 1, 10, 11. So these are the list of elements. So I am selecting 7 as pivot element. So after partition done, I will explain later how to do the partitioning. After partition done, the 7 would be in the middle position, and the elements which are less than 7 which are came to the left side, that are 1, 3. The elements which are greater than the 7 which are came to the right side, that are 9, 10, 11. So up to this step is called partitioning. So partitioning means the list of elements are divided into sublist. So based on the pivot element, we will divide the list of elements into sublist. That is called partitioning. Next one is conquer. So first step is partitioning or divide, and second step is conquer. So conquer means, so after partition done, the two sublists are formed, left sublist and right sublist. So apply the QuickSort again recursively for the left sublist, and apply the QuickSort for the right sublist recursively. So this process is called conquer. So in first step, after partition done, we will get two sublist, left sublist, right sublist. Again apply the QuickSort recursively for the left sublist, and again apply the QuickSort for the right sublist. This process is called conquer. So this process has to be applied recursively until the elements which are less than the one element. And then next, third step is combine. In QuickSort, there is no additional work is required for the combine operation, because in conquer step itself the elements are already sorted order. So there is no additional work is required in combine step. No additional work is required, because in conquer step only the elements are recursively we will apply the left sublist and right sublist QuickSort. So the elements are already in sorted order. So in combine step there is no additional work is required. But compared to merge sort, for the merge sort in combine operation extra space is required. To combine all the elements. But in QuickSort, for the combine operation there is no extra space is required, there is no additional work is required. So we compare to merge sort with QuickSort. For the merge sort, the space required is order of n. For the merge sort, the space required is order of n. For the QuickSort, the space is order of log n. So this is the one advantage compared to merge sort. This is the one advantage of QuickSort compared to merge sort. So these are the three steps we will apply in the QuickSort. First one is divide or partitioning, second one is conquer, and third step is combine.